Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Rndr, FET and Injective price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna see Rndr on the 4 hours chart here. Starting of course with this correction that we have, of course, the complex structure A, B, and a C, or a W, X, and a Y here unfolding toward the downside. Currently we are looking of course at after this triangle A, B, C, D, E here. We have finished, of course, wave B, and then we have a 1, 2, 3 potentially, of course, within this week, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, which I doubt it, of course. Very likely, the highest possibility is the W, X, and a Y. This is, of course, a very high possibility where we might have finished 3 waves down for the W, wave X up, and then, of course, 3 waves for a wave Y. This wave Y is, of course, an ABC zigzag. This zigzag has to finish, of course, a wave C, taking the low here, 1-to-1 at $1, exactly as, of course, a very psychological number. Now, on the lower time frame, a little bit here on the 2-hour chart, we can see this drop is 1-2 there. Can be finished as a 1-2, and then another 1-2 there. Wave 3 unfolding there for within the bottom. And we see, of course, something to push toward the upside, which is still can be, of course, something pushing for higher here for Rndr 1, 2, 3, and then wave 4 not invalidated yet. And that means, of course, ABC can be unfolding, of course, as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 to 1 Fib level taken from the A to the B here at $1.64. This range here is very, very corrective, knowing that, of course, on the 15-minute chart, you have finished here a perfect impulse. Now, why we are getting a very corrective wave here? Well, it can be, of course, a possibility that you are also in a triangle there, that you can be facing something as a follow. So it can be a bearish scenario, and it can be, of course, a bullish one. So we gotta be careful because it is an impulse here. It can be an A, wave B, and a wave C towards the downside. Yeah, so still can be a deeper wave 4, meaning, but yeah, 1.35, that means, of course, invalidation, and then you have to consider it as a 1-2 here, and it might be a complex structure W, X, and a wave Y somehow, and then, of course, pushing for lower. However, if we are bullish there, therefore, it is still a wave 4 as an A, B, C, D, and an E here. And then you want to see, of course, something pushing towards the upside here for Rndr. By all means, a breakout or a breakdown, both are very, very required here and very possible. It's a very, I would say, confusing price here because you didn't finish the impulse 1, 2, 3. So what if it is a wave 4? But what if also it is an impulse and then, of course, something as a triangle wave B and then wave C, or transforming even to a 1-2 in a complex structure? Yeah, so we have to be careful because it can be, of course, a finished W, X, and a Y here, and then you start to push for lower. So I would say confirmation for higher, definitely for breakout, should be taken over there. And of course, the confirmation for lower as well has to be taken exactly there for Rndr, because, of course, this is the end. Somehow, of course, the end of this structure, corrective structure. And to be much more precise here, let's take, of course, this high. Yeah, so let's say from, I'm gonna remove this anyway, we had it already before. So confirmation for higher from $1.5, confirmation for lower from 1.42 here. So one of these scenarios has to unfold, whether you are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuation finished wave Y there, or you're still in a range of a triangle, especially that you didn't took the invalidation of 1, 2, 3. So very, very tricky here for Rndr. So trade safe with it. It's very, very tricky, guys. Yeah, so we'll see what's gonna happen. Anyway, the key levels are exactly over there. We're gonna see, of course, what is the highest possibility. So for FET, Fetch.AI, also on the 4 hours chart. So for the last move here as well, after the triangle, A, B, C, D, E, we have a 1, 2, 3, and potential wave 4, wave 5 unfolding, but we didn't took the low yet. Very low possibility. Highest possibility for me is a W, an X, and a wave Y. The wave Y is still unfolding, unfinished, still can take perfectly the 1-to-1 Fib level at $0.13. 13 cents, of course, for FET is very, very likely on the 1 hour chart. we can see as well that you might be here in two possibilities, by the way. So in case we are in a wave C here, because of course you can be in an A, B, and a C. So you need anyway a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 ending diagonal. But if we are in the W, X, and a wave Y, the wave Y can still of course unfold one more move towards the downside, one more leg for wave 5, $0.13. Now on the lower time frame, you can see clearly 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we have wave 3, 4, and a 5 can be finished over there, and then you're still looking for another wave 4 here in the magenta to finish 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Probably this correction is finished here on the 1 hour chart, so you might have a 1, 2, 3 here only. But what if still a wave 4 unfolding there? So we gotta be careful as well. The same as Rndr is showing a little bit here of tricky move between bullish and bearish. Like yeah, it's a little bit hard to make a decision here. Only we need, of course, we need only the key levels here to know what to do. Yeah, so basically, if the price here, the low is going to be taken, then it's bearish. If the high is going to be taken here, then of course we're still looking for one more high here for the 1-to-1 fib level. Potential wave 5 might still be unfolding over there, because here you have finished as a wave Y. And of course, in case that this is an impulse, again, the same as for Rndr, 1, 2 can be, of course, unfolding something bearish again. So let's put this as well. Confirmation for lower, I would say taking this price at exactly 0.16. And then, of course, taking this high here is a confirmation for higher prices. And, of course, 0.17. Now, be careful. It can be doing something like this, like taking the low here without taking the invalidation, interfering with zone 1, and then pushing for higher again. So take the confirmation for lower, just drop a little bit without invalidation, and then push for higher. So preferably, of course, to dive deeper, of course, to take, of course, the invalidation here at $0.16 exactly. Yep, so let's watch what's gonna happen for FET. Very tricky, no invalidation, very sideways. Can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but also can be finished a WXNY. Impulse downward, yeah. So key level are the most important thing to watch right now. So for Injective, well, it's a little bit clearer for Injective in the final move here. So in the final move, we have an impulse. We have double 1, 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5 still unfolding towards the downside. The wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and this wave 5 is still unfolding 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. On the 1 hour chart, you can see, of course, the wave 4 is a triangle here, still unfolding potentially, or can be finished. A, B, C, and then wave D and an E here. But what is that after it? Yeah, so I still doubt what's going on here. So we gotta be careful as well. The crypto market is very, very tricky. I don't know why today. Also very choppy and tricky for these altcoins. So we gotta be careful. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 probably. 1, 2, meaning 1, 2 here, but I doubt it. I mean, you need to finish here a triangle. The only way to finish the triangle is a wave E finished. And you have to consider those are several 1, 2. So we need to drop. Meaning, again, key level is definitely there. Confirmation for lower, taking this, of course, but be careful. This might, of course, unfold something even much longer in triangle. What if we are in ABC again, zigzag for a wave C, meaning for a wave D, sorry, A, B, C, and a wave D, and then E, and then pushing down. Yeah, so to be very clear here, let's take it from there. This is your confirmation for lower so far. And it might still be ranging in triangle here for Injective. Confirmation for higher, definitely, yeah, this is a very clear confirmation for higher. And that means, of course, you might still take the 1-to-1 here in case you are in something double 1, 2, but it's impossible, yeah. I doubt that we're going to take the high here. Definitely we are corrective, but how much long, how much higher, nobody knows yet, because, of course, this can transform to a wave D and then wave E and then pushing down. Or simply dropping. Yeah, confirmation will be $2.92 here. Yep, so that was it for Rndr, FET, and Injective. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.